we exactly don't know how well equipped we are as a country to leverage a large part of what can exit from China. In other words, broadly speaking, global realignment of supply chains and sources is going to drive a certain amount of tailwind for India. I clearly see three distinct tailwinds for office space market in India. One is there's a lot of challenge about H-1B visa holders in the US. This being an election year, there's a lot of pressure on minimizing the number, exiting the numbers, and so on and so forth. And these are hundreds and thousands of H-1B people who are basically talent on two legs. When they come into India, when they come back to India, they're not going to be sitting alone. The work is going to travel with them. And all the organizations which were basically deploying at-site workforce, this workforce will come into India, and there is not enough talent in the United States in the first place for all the work to be replaced with local workers. So work is going to travel into India is one of the bets I will take. The second thing I will say is, in this situation, I think like Yash was saying, a lot of American companies are undergoing a phenomenal amount of cost pressure. And the cost pressure, the first place to look at is reducing cost. And there are opportunities that India can provide for them to really operate out of India from a cost pressure point of view. Third, I think the very important point is there's been a lot of talk about Chexit or China exit of a lot of manufacturing companies. Now, it's just not manufacturing. Manufacturing is the core that drives a lot of growth in the economy. Now, we exactly don't know how well equipped we are as a country to leverage a large part of what can exit from China. In other words, broadly speaking, global realignment of supply chains and sources is going to drive a certain amount of tailwind for India. I think these things are important from an overall industry point of view, and those will all augur well for office space in India, is what I think.